The Mad Millennials are now on Instagram. You can follow them at the maddest of millennials. That's the maddest of millennials. Don't be a sucker. Catch the waves or drown.
All right. You know who it is. You know what time it is. It's T.O.
Dre.
We got a special friend of the show in the building this week, Karson.
What's up?
Okay, there's that. We're going to go ahead and dive on into it this week. We're going to start it off on a somber note just because, man, this has happened yesterday. And, boy, if this didn't hit damn near everybody that pretty much fucks with music. Nipsey Hussle was slain in Los Angeles in front of his store. Shot 6 times.
Yeah, that's the appropriate word,
Slain.
That's real sad, man. That's sad as hell.
He out here.
I swear.
It blows my mind, like, because now, I mean, people already talked about, you know, all the stuff he did for the community and everything like that, but now it's really a spotlight being put on it. And honestly, it's crazy to see that no matter how much you do for your community at some point, somebody will still go through that lengths to, like, take your life. Like,
yeah, I mean, at least he'll live on through the good shit he's doing.
this is true.
He was good, man. He was a positive brother, man. That shit was fucked up.
Yeah, music was dope, too.
Yeah.
Even in his music, all he did was tell you how to stack money.
Yeah.
And get rich. Like,
Yeah, he was definitely uplifted in his community, and
All that shit.
that good is definitely going to continue to shine through. And literally just being on the internet, we're able to see murals being put up. Like, he will forever live
I heard
on.
at the Clippers game last night, too.
yeah. I mean, you got athletes, celebrities honoring him. And I mean, dog, to the nigga that did it, boy, I hope the streets get your ass. Boy, I hope the streets get your ass.
They probably already got his
The
ass.
streets probably
They
already got this
his
nigga.
ass. I mean,
Dog, man,
he deserved it, bro.
like, why?
Man, he
What
took
was the
He
reason?
took a good one, bro.
What was
He
the
took a
purpose,
real good one,
man?
That's real
Yeah,
fucked
come to
up.
somebody's store.
Just senseless. That's what it always is. I mean, we know that all of these acts of violence, they're always senseless. Even if there was a reason, like, no one's life is worth that reason. No one's life is worth the beat. Yeah.
It's getting bad
Nowadays,
everywhere,
we
too.
can see this shit.
I know.
We're starting to see our celebrities get killed.
Left and
And
right.
die.
This motherfucker Snapchatting this shit. I don't understand. If
And
you see
die.
somebody dying, why are you recording?
Why aren't you calling police? Why aren't the phone lines
You know
jammed
what?
up, man? Like,
I kind of am at a midpoint with that stuff, to be honest, because at the end of the day, I get it. It's slightly insensitive. It's definitely insensitive, not even slightly. But also, I feel like it's putting it out there that it's happening. Like, sometimes it ain't about what you read, it's about what you see, and to have a different perspective. Sometimes I'm thankful for people recording stuff because you're able to see things in the background. That's to say, I'm seeing it in two different perspectives when I honestly think of it, because I've seen things that have been recorded, and it caught something, and it led to the arrest, or it led to further evidence. So sometimes I'm kind of torn when it comes to the whole video recording thing.
I feel like it's the content that you're shooting, because the videos that came out with this situation, there was 2 in particular where the whole video was just my man laying on the ground, bloody, like dead. Like, that type of content, don't do it, bro. Like, put the phone away, help, do something.
do
like,
something. Move out the
bro.
way if you're not helping with the situation. Like,
now definitely,
Recorded Lauren London in the hospital.
that shit's fucked up. Like, why are you recording?
In that moment of life, why are you recording that?
Crazy, like, y'all fucked up.
And you know why. And you know why.
You know why. That's
Like,
why you're recording.
at
Is
this
because
point,
you
we
know
all got
why.
smartphones. You know, that news then broke. It's like, let her mourn in peace. You know, why I got to be all over the internet, her going crazy? Because we already know she going crazy.
Pretty much. But I guess at the end of the day, all we can say is, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Condolences to Lauren London and his entire family, his kids. And I don't know about y'all, but I've been bumping Nipsey all day because I want his family to get that money.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Played
on that,
Crenshaw,
and just reminiscing
boy.
on, like, man, I remember riding around listening to Slauson for a whole summer when it came out. Oh, my God. Like, so,
I used to fuck with Nipsey in college.
Yeah.
I mean, in Victory Lap, that just came out. So, Dog, his best was in front of him, and to have his life cut short like that is unfair. It's unfair, man. 100%. So, I guess, you know, we'll go ahead and we'll move on to the next topic in music since we're keeping it there starting off. Cardi B admits to drugging and robbing men while stripping. Woo!
Man, I want to feel what everybody else feeling. Fucking.
But I really don't care. But it really don't. Like, it is not. I mean,
some street shit. They
some
was
street
buying
shit.
pussy.
Honestly,
honestly. When
let's
you buy
start
pussy,
there.
you
Let's
know the
start
dice you
there.
rolling, bro.
You already are taking a risk.
You roll snake eyes,
you taking
nigga.
a risk.
Point.
Yeah,
you
took a risk, and I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, like you kind of knew what it was. But a lot of people was like, you know, if this was a man, like they would crucify him and this and that and third. But it's like, dog, you can't. Let's not play that card as men because like you get away with enough shit as men. Like, so maybe calm down, bro. Like, yeah, that's just chill.
I don't feel bad for these niggas.
I don't know, man. You knew what you was getting.
Shit,
if she stole your chain,
I don't feel
nigga.
bad either. I don't feel bad either because at the end of the day, like. Yeah, she admitted that she was wrong, and it is what it is. Like she not saying like, oh my god, like that was fun.
Yeah,
like,
she wasn't glorifying.
She's acknowledging
that
she
wasn't
was wrong
it.
and then happening. But shit, if not, it could have been her. It could have been the other way around.
Hey, that's growth.
Yeah.
That's
it
growth.
Could have been the other way around too.
Yeah, somebody could have been doing something to her. Yeah,
you know, like
I'm saying niggas ain't meant to robbing and shooting niggas, killing niggas and raps. We gonna play this game, a lot of people gotta go to jail.
And I mean, if we gonna keep it 100 on the same page, I know niggas that used to fuck chicks and when they went to sleep, rob them. Yeah. Yep. So
get that haircut and Henny money out their purse.
Woo, you niggas is scandalous. That shit crazy.
Yeah, you know, life be happening.
Niggas be making
comes at you fast.
Niggas be making come ups, boy. Y'all outrageous. But I guess we'll go ahead and move on to Lil Nas X being taken off the country charts after going #1. They said that basically, bro.
Yo, congratulations to that nigga for real.
First of all, for going #1.
For finding a way to mix country and hip hop with a slamming ass beat, like
that shit was gang.
I'm wrong because I haven't seen it.
You gotta listen to Old Town Road. You gotta listen to Old Town Road.
I feel petty because I'm like a black country rapper.
Oh yeah.
Why haven't I hit play? Why haven't I hit play? I feel petty.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe I'm just out of the loop. I ain't never heard of it.
I just heard about today. That shit is fucking jumping.
Gotta hear Old Town Road.
That song is cracking.
Gotta hear Old Town Road, man. Old Town Road.
The fact that I read about it, naturally, inherently, I felt like I should have listened to it just off the strength of what was going on, right? And off the strength of what was going on. So that's why I said I feel petty. I feel petty. I should have
let the brother get in the white world a little bit.
So here we go. We're gonna play a little snippet of it.
This beat drop probably gonna go crazy at it.
Was not expecting that.
You never heard that.
I don't think I was expecting.
Have you never heard that?
Damn.
Yeah, I can't believe you never heard it. I can't believe you never heard it. The crazy thing is, he shot a video and used footage from the Red Dead Redemption 2 game.
Yeah.
And that mug, I hadn't played Red Dead in a minute, and that mug made me start playing Red Dead again. Hey, shout out Lil Nas X, but they hated on him for taking him off the number one spot. Talking about he didn't fit the characteristics of the criteria of it being a country track.
Country artist.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Right.
Up there?
Lil Nas X.
Country.
X. Is that some Malcolm? No, I don't like it. I've seen it before.
He is not
trying to
singing
infiltrate
about racism secretly.
Yeah,
It's
let my
crazy.
nigga win.
It's crazy. But
Creative.
from there, I guess we'll go ahead and move on. In other music news this week, J. Cole is executive producing Young Thug's next album. How do you feel about this?
Kind of interesting
I don't know if
duo.
J. Cole knows the vibes.
I thought that was a strange combination, but I'm interested to hear what it produces.
Very interested.
Does J. Cole know the vibes?
But I don't think he knows the vibes.
Don't think he knows the vibes.
He's been killing shit as of late.
J. Cole will tell a thugger what to do.
Right, I think...
This is going to be an introspective thugger album.
Don't count him out. Don't count him out.
Guess we'll have to see.
Introspective thugger album. That's exactly what's
telling
going to be.
motherfuckers not to do drugs.
Can't see it happening.
This nigga Thugger's gonna tell his truths on this album.
It'll be good.
Positive, Jeffrey.
It'll be interesting.
He gonna call him Jeffrey in the studio. Give him a verse talking about stop by the studio, chilling with Jeffrey.
Can't see it. Can't see it. Can't see it. Honestly, can't see it.
I am intrigued to hear what this produces, and I guess we shall see soon. But I guess to wrap it up in music news this week, unless anybody has anything else after this, Shotty, former manager of Tekashi 6ix9ine, facing a minimum of 5 to 10, a maximum of life in that thing. Supposedly at the testimony of Tekashi.
Daniel Hernandez.
Ooh, so he really was snitching.
Yeah.
Oh, heavy.
Yes.
Heavily.
Oh.
Told on everybody.
What did they expect out of the young white boy?
They said this nigga was projected. They said 6ix9ine. Well, academics said 6ix9ine is aiming to get out by 2020. I'm like, I don't know what he's gonna do when he gets out.
2020?
That's a lot of snitching, bro.
That's like in 6 months.
He probably.
No, I don't think. No,
Yo,
that is. I mean,
you gotta have gave up everything and go. Yo, I got pictures, videos. Yo, single handedly, this nigga's they gonna get
they
that nigga
bargain
a cake.
crazy.
The key to the city.
Yeah, this nigga all the plebeies.
Mr. Hernandez, you've lowered the crime in New York significantly.
16%.
All the witness protection.
Boy, that nigga gotta get all them tattoos removed. But he did that shit on a video one time. He had that shit all covered up on that one thing, and he was like talking about, I got all my tattoos covered up. So hey, he could low key do that shit. He's gonna. That's a long ass process every morning. That's like a movie set.
Ooh.
That's Big Mama's house every
he probably
morning.
got like the jail version of that makeup now.
It's definitely gonna be layered.
He gonna get plastic surgery. They gonna make him look Asian. They gonna get that nigga the full number 3 package, bro. They gonna get it.
He gonna come back to rap.
Hey, do you think when you get witness protection, you go in like the room and like when you go to the barbershop and they got the little poster with like 1 through 25, you be like, nigga, let me get a 17. Nigga, go into witness protection. 17. Let me get the 17, bro. Put me in Arizona with that motherfucker. Right. I'm trying to be out there, dog. Hey, hell no.
Pick a mustache.
Oh shit!
Nigga, pick a face.
Give me them glasses, nigga. You make
Mr. Potato Head.
You make a Def Jam fight for New York, nigga, bro. Give me a sweatsuit, nigga. They gotta send you to like Venezuela or some shit. Like, bro, don't leave me in America.
Nigga, you damn near in a third world country.
I'm recognizable.
That's all we got for you.
Make me the richest nigga in a third world country.
That's all we got.
Give me a gated mansion in a poor ass country, and I'll be straight.
Give me in the middle of nowhere, Mexico, with 100.
That nigga gonna have a bunch of Tekashianis.
They
gonna get this nigga a new country.
Yeah, they gotta send him somewhere.
Yeah.
They gotta send him.
That's crazy.
Tekashiani.
So I guess from there, does anybody else have anything in music this week? Any pressing news? Anything you listening to?
My nigga Uzi's free.
I don't like that song. Why is his voice so high?
Oh, it was sped up.
I don't like that, bro.
I ain't heard the song.
No, that ain't how the song is. It was just sped up for some reason.
Yeah, well, undo that shit.
It's a leak. I don't know.
You couldn't tell it was sped up.
Yeah, no, I could tell it was sped up. I was like, why is it sped up?
Somebody leaked some shit.
He made a whole video for it. Like,
fact.
It's a whole video for that song, and the song is hella sped up like that.
That might be the new Uzi.
I think that's the song.
That might be.
And then Goldlink got mad at him and said he was stealing the DC flow. So I don't know if DC Cats is putting helium on their voice on the track. I don't know, but
yeah, Goldlink need to chill. Chill out, Goldlink.
I like Goldlink.
I like him too, but
come for the God.
Nah.
No.
Huh?
Uzi too bad of a bitch. Too bad.
Love Ooze.
Love, baby, love.
And he chased down what's name? Didn't he chase down Rich the Kid that time?
Yeah, he did chase down Rich.
He had Rich the Kid running.
Rich the Kid was scared of this nigga. That was some festival
in Philly.
Made in America.
Noivus. But
It's out there.
Yeah, that was when we were out.
I guess we'll go ahead and wrap up music on that note. And move it on to sports. Kicking it off in sports, the Lakers officially a dub. Them niggas is out the playoffs. LeBron is done for the season. They said Luke told this nigga just shut it down for the season, bro. Like we ain't got nothing else to play for.
LeBron a bitch, man.
So hey,
Bitch boy.
calm down.
That nigga fucked this
Calm
whole
down.
season.
Bitch,
up.
boy.
Shit was
Calm down.
almost embarrassing.
Bitch boy.
Next season they gonna come back stronger than ever. Lonzo legs is gonna work. Brandon Ingram got his surgery. All the skinny niggas on the team is gonna be swole next year. Don't even trip. They're gonna be.
Nah.
They're not. They're not. I'm curious what these niggas do over the
LeBron
summer.
fucked my team up, but I'm happy that shit went down with him as the captain. Humble this nigga a little bit.
It's 1 year, bro. It's 1 year, man. We'll see
We
what
didn't
happens
make the
next year.
playoffs.
Yeah, these niggas did not make the
Our
playoffs.
record worse this year than it was last year?
It was not. It was not.
I believe that, but it's arguable. You gotta look at it.
Nah, it wasn't. Nah, it wasn't.
Treat this nigga D'Angelo. Bring
Okay.
D'Angelo back.
D'Angelo, nigga, stop it. Anyway, from there, keeping it in the Western Conference, Yusuf Nurkic of the Trailblazers
Nigga's leg exploded.
exploded. That shit folded like plastic, man.
At first, I didn't know what I was looking at. I had to watch it again.
Question: did you see when the ref kicked it? Did you
second
see
watch.
when the
The
ref
second
kicked
watch.
it? In the video, the ref kicks this nigga's shoe. Oh my god, I was like, ooh.
Everybody was like,
That
throw
nigga
the ref
playing
away. Like,
dirty.
throw the ref away.
Yeah, the ref
Seriously,
kicked this
throw
nigga.
the whole ref
You gotta
away.
get suspended for that.
There's been no
Lose
repercussions.
his job. That man is down and out. Like, his whole
He
leg
my
just
nigga
snapped
foot
back.
a little bit. It's like, oh shit,
No.
I hope he didn't feel that. Nigga, he did.
Yo.
Definitely felt all of that.
That nigga is
He felt the
petty.
whole shockwave, bro. I guarantee it.
Pettiest
I guarantee
nigga
it.
2019.
But that being said, I think the Trailblazers might be done for the season because CJ McCollum out too, I think, and playoffs about to start. Dame can't do it alone.
What seed are they?
Let me.
If they make the playoffs, that's good enough.
Yeah, I mean, if they make the playoffs, Dame is gonna fight at least through that first round, no
You
question.
know who ain't making the playoffs this year?
Who is that?
LeBron James.
Nigga.
James.
We already talked about that. We know this. We know this. We don't gotta harp on it. No, but
Niggas don't make the playoffs.
Portland is the 4th seed.
They good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they straight.
They're good.
The West is pretty much locked in, so all the niggas that's locked in for the playoff seeds in the West is good. Like Golden State, Denver, Houston, Portland, Utah, the Clippers, San Antonio, and OKC.
Who's
Clippers
winning?
good again?
Who's winning?
The Warriors, yeah, and then they gonna break
hands
up.
down.
It's
Another
the last.
year,
Yeah,
Hands down.
This the end of a dynasty.
No
I
fight.
don't know if they necessarily gonna break up.
they gonna break up because
but
KD and
Draymond-
Clay want max
Draymond
contracts.
They gotta get rid of Draymond.
KD and Clay want max contracts, and they can't do both.
He done called KD bitch ass nigga.
Ooh, yeah, he did. He did. He
Ain't
definitely
nobody
did.
take a pay cut to get them niggas max contracts.
Nope.
KD's going to the Knicks.
Yeah, and they said NBA execs believe KD is going to the Knicks, so we shall soon see. I'm curious to see where he goes.
He done got his rings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Now it's like
calling bitch ass niggas and cupcakes.
Yeah.
you can't carry a team by
Yeah.
yourself. You a bitch.
Yeah.
So now he gonna go to the Knicks and teach these young niggas how to win.
Just do what you gotta do.
It's gonna be
He
interesting.
that
revived the
gold.
Knicks franchise. He's definitely going to the Hall.
Oh yeah, for
He's
sure.
top
If he
three.
revives the
Hell
Knicks,
yeah.
because no nigga can do that, boy.
Yeah.
Melo died there.
They really thought he could.
Oh, Melo died for his sins there.
Boy.
But in other basketball news, looks like Porzingis got hit with the Me Too as well, boy. The strong rape accusation. But I don't
That shit is wild.
know. That shit is kind of weird, bro. Hours after he tore his
He was
ACL.
calling Shorty a slave.
But
No, this was a nigga that used to have cornrows.
Whoa, I missed this.
my thing is, Porzingis apparently before he was traded to the Mavs had some like rape charges, rape accusations by somebody in New York.
Okay.
And they saying that he committed this sexual assault like mere hours after tearing his ACL on the court.
Like what we seen.
Yeah.
So,
My nigga tore his ACL
And immediately went and hate fuck somebody. What? Like, there's no way, man. You gotta be
he's
in
not
the
even
hospital.
walking.
Yeah, you can't fuck on one ACL. Not that close to the
I mean,
injury, at
did she
least.
come to the hospital?
That's what I'm saying. She jerked this nigga off behind the towel or something, like behind the curtain. Like what?
That's crazy.
But then they said she like reached out to the Knicks and was kind of pressing them for $68,000. Like that's a randomly specific ass number, but okay. I want this $68,000.
Probably attainable.
But yeah, but
68.
Shit, they probably threw that to her whole time.
hush money. But my thing is still this. That's a weird ass like
That's a weird
timeline
plot.
of events, and I feel like I need more info before I'm like, okay, cool. Like
Porzingis hasn't said anything about it yet.
no, but the Mavericks said that they were aware of the situation, and they said it's not being. What did they say? It's not being investigated as
better get out
a
the
rape.
country.
I don't think. Man, that nigga not going nowhere.
Go back to Latvia or wherever the fuck he from.
Ain't that where fucking Dr. Doom is from, bro? I guess, man. Shit. But
Niggas is from Latvia.
any other basketball news this week? Anybody else?
Shit, my nigga Lance rocked homie. The crossover.
Oh, I did see that.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Broke his shit, boy.
I didn't see that.
Shit.
That was
College
about it.
basketball, everybody lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean we was still on NBA, but we
Boy.
could definitely transition to that. Duke definitely eliminated everybody we thought was gonna win brackets.
Tennessee.
Failed. All the top schools.
That's
Well,
crazy.
not all the time. Fucking Michigan State still in it, ain't they?
I didn't have Michigan State going to the Final Four.
But, Izzo's still one of the higher regarded coaches in the NCAA.
So who y'all got now since y'all all lost? Or it don't even matter.
I don't even
Y'all
care
got-
anymore.
That's everybody be so mad.
Fucking lost money. I don't give a fuck.
I don't even care who wins.
Y'all won this bracket.
I don't even care. It's like y'all are such sore losers.
I didn't even know I won this bracket.
Apparently.
That shit's crazy. Yeah, but Zion, they said this nigga not even gonna participate in like pre-draft workouts. There's no fucking reason. We know who's going number one, nigga. Like let's not fuck around here.
Don't even
Like,
injure yourself. Go
just
eat
give me the
you
bag.
some burgers, stay off social media.
Yep.
And
Don't
be
do no
good.
don't do no creep shit, bro.
Be good.
I see
Be
white
good.
girls on with Zion. Though. Fuck this nigga. Do you not know how much this nigga's about to make?
Yo,
Why you out here flexing on Zion?
some white girls flexed on him.
You ain't see the white girl. He be sliding in DMs. And he don't got no
Oh.
game. But this nigga like 18 years old.
Yeah, he 18.
Let him fuck.
Maybe screenshot
Let
it.
him-
and shit.
That's a
You
wild.
gonna regret not letting this nigga fuck next year. When
That's
you
a
see
wild.
This nigga
Yikes.
That's a wild mindset, but okay.
That's a hot take, brother.
Do you
know
That's
who
a
I
hot
am?
take, brother.
Definitely a hot take.
That's definitely a hot
Mike
take.
Owen.
Mike Doc.
Not real.
Mike Doc with the "Do you
I
know
mean,
who I am?"
Hey.
Give me the pussy or you will regret
Yo.
it.
I'm just saying, if you had a chance to secure that bag,
Are you securing a bag?
secure that bag.
Are you securing a bag?
Yes.
Oh, I guess you said she needs to get pregnant.
Fuck around. Not even that. Shit, just hold this nigga down. Don't flex on this nigga at least.
Yeah,
I feel you.
yeah,
That the
definitely.
flexing
Yeah,
is
yeah,
unnecessary.
yeah.
The
This
flexing
nigga
is
NBA
unnecessary.
weekend hoe.
The flexing is unnecessary in the sense that.
But
she's
I feel
pregnant,
like
it's
I
unnecessary.
I feel like a lot of people in general like get off on being able to do that shit. Like, look, somebody all in my DMs. Blah, blah, like people love being
That's
fucking
how
noticed.
Nah,
and
they
shit.
was
Wanting
like,
attention,
bro.
shit, man.
That's
That shit
trash.
petty
You're
as
right.
hell.
The
Girl showing the video like laughing.
That shit.
Oh,
fucked
that's
up.
petty as hell.
Trash.
He don't have no game, man. All he doing is playing basketball. He don't have
Right.
time to
He got
fucking.
Right.
rich. He
Trash.
ain't need game
Right.
in a little bit.
Exactly.
Nah.
He got the game that matters
Yeah,
on
pretty
that
soon.
damn court.
Yeah.
Pretty soon he ain't gonna need it. So,
Yeah.
other than that, I guess we'll go ahead and move on. In random football news, the AAF, which we touched on briefly, which was supposed to be the stand-in for the NFL, that shit is about to be a dub zero. They said it might fold within the next week. They thought they was gonna last until the end of the
That shit still
season.
going on?
Yep, apparently. They said they thought they was gonna go to the end of the season, but
I thought they would have had the Super Bowl by now.
no, they had the Boo Boo Bowl. That shit ain't pop. That just shit is nope. Garbage.
XFL still coming?
I hope not.
I don't think so.
I truly hope not, because that
don't
shit
think
is
so.
gonna be rubbish as well.
You never know.
Rubbish.
Because all the best players want to go to the NFL. Don't nobody want to go to some not secure shit that you go to. You probably don't even have no insurance. You don't have no fucking pension. You just go out there and die for no reason, nigga. You went out there and died for $300 on a Target gift card,
It's either
nigga.
work for Enterprise or go to the AAFL.
Nigga, one of them leaves you with no brain damage,
Work for
nigga, and all your
Enterprise.
limbs.
Stay farm.
Facts.
Yo,
Good point. Good
Yo.
work
point.
for Enterprise.
That shit low-key
If
be
he
very
fell-
sad. You ever see like an overly big nigga that plays
Yeah.
sports in a regular job? That shit just make you sad as hell.
Always had to rent a car.
It was a dude in my training class up there at your spot where bro was this dude like played in like some bowl game for Florida.
Like, nigga, why are you so swole?
No, I'm literally like, bro, you big as
What you
hell.
about to do with all these muscles now that you're not playing football?
This nigga, this motherfucker, hello. big ass hands, little ass earpiece. Hello.
Sounds depressing. Sounds depressing.
Don't play for that
Yeah.
XFL.
Sound like a novel.
Yeah, go do that third party football.
Shit, I feel like XFL gonna be on TV at least. AAFL, what is that shit on like PBS?
No, it was on Bleacher Report, I think. You had to stream that shit on social media. So
I gotta go
yeah.
on the internet,
I gotta-
type in the website,
I got a www to watch this game.
No one's watching, though.
type in my cable subscription. fuck
Nah,
that.
I don't even think you need a cable.
Damn, so they're just giving it to you free. And niggas
Please,
still
nigga.
didn't want
C-SPAN.
it?
Hey, nigga, please watch this. Just please.
Bring back
But they
high
also
school
said-
football.
High school football. They also said that the NFL wouldn't give them access to the players that they were supposed to give them access to, because it was supposed to be like a D league for the NFL, but they wouldn't give them niggas access to niggas. So
They
like
was
practice squad
probably asking
niggas,
for some money.
probably just wanted some talent. Niggas was like, I'm not
Right,
giving.
'cause with the
I'm talking
talent
about
comes the
NFL
money.
was asking them niggas for money for their weak ass players.
Probably $500,000 for this practice squad nigga. Not sending me back with damaged goods.
Just let us get RG3.
Absolutely not. We can still get some more legs out of that guy. That shit is
They
nah.
said my nigga Cap asked them for like $2 million.
Yeah, and they couldn't give him the
Damn.
bag.
Shit, not $2 million. That's their whole operating expense.
Wait, it was
You want our whole advertising
oh,
budget?
no. He sold out for $2 million.
Huh?
You're saying Kaepernick sold
No,
out for?
he asked them for $2 million to come play, and they didn't have it.
That's rough. That's a rough
It's
situation,
gotta
bro.
be.
But I guess that shit about to fold. So RIP to that. The grand opening, grand closing.
I didn't even know RIP. Nobody ever watched this
They
shit.
didn't. But we did have some NFL news. Gronk retires. How do we feel about this? Gronk's retirement.
Shit. Nigga old as hell. He probably should have retired
Yeah.
before this.
The crazy thing is he's not even that old. I think he like 30,
He like 31.
31.
Yeah, he's relatively.
He's NFL old.
Yeah, last year.
He needs to- yeah, he needs to
wasn't
get out. I
productive
mean,
until the playoffs last year.
He
It's
just
a good
banged
time
up.
to get
man.
out
He
right now,
saved
right?
everything for the playoffs.
Probably. I mean, he banged the fuck up all the
Yeah.
time, bro. He's like he was their main option for like 3-4 years
Yeah.
straight. So he fucked all the way
He had
up.
that fat ass elbow brace on for like 10 seasons.
Bro, he had a bane
Yikes.
fucking
Yeah.
that big ass bang. He probably didn't have no elbow. That mug was probably moving around in this shit. They had a fucking brace on his arm to maintain his elbow in one position where it's supposed to be. Terminator arm.
He was cold.
That nigga could put you in a headlock
He
and
was
kill
cold.
you.
I'm not calling that nigga the greatest tight end ever.
Hell no.
Nah, but he was cold.
He was cold.
He was a good little pick in
I was
fantasy.
seeing a lot of niggas
Good
talking
little
about that
pick in
shit.
fantasy.
Nah.
I can name at least 2 niggas better than Gronk.
Yeah, pretty much. But anyway,
I ain't a Patriots fan anyway.
Peace
They'll
out to
probably
Gronk.
get somebody, the next Gronk anyway.
I feel like this nigga about to start doing
Patriots
movies.
always got a good tight end.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He about to definitely start doing movies and shit.
Yeah, he definitely is. Yeah.
He gonna go into
Get that
WWE.
bag. He
Watch.
about to get hella
Hey.
bags.
He gonna be a wrestler.
He
They
about
tend to
get
be a
hella
feeder.
bags.
Hey, he gonna make a buddy cop movie with John Cena. It's gonna be double trash.
He gonna get hella bags though.
Hey, they're gonna do a Bad Boys gentrified version with them two.
my
Like he
gosh.
might have like one of them shows on MTV, Gronk of Love,
Ah,
some shit.
Low key, man, he
can
definitely
see
gonna
that.
revive the VH1
VH1.
dating series.
Yeah.
Mike,
Yeah.
hire him.
I just want to smash all these girls.
You just did it. You really just did it for him.
Gronk, you can't say that on TV.
Should.
Gronk make a girl chug a beer.
My name's Gronk, and I'm looking for a wife. You a lying
She needs to be able
motherfucker.
to catch a football.
Yeah,
Everybody know you lying, bruh.
yeah, we need to pitch this shit.
Yeah, get
Hey,
to it.
Gronk, niggas got a VH1 show. Hey, you know they always use the same house in all them shows, so they definitely got to use the same mansion.
Yep.
No, not even low key, high key.
High key.
They use the
Yeah.
same mansion in Charm School, Flavor
Who
of
the
Love,
fuck was ever
I
supposed
Love
to
New
believe
York.
that Flavor Flav had a
Right,
mansion, though?
right.
Yeah, in
Nah,
2004,
hell
Flavor
no.
Flav
Hell
definitely
no.
had
He
them.
got too many kids.
How
Not
was we
possible.
supposed to
Yeah,
believe
that
that New
man.
York had a mansion, bro? She came out of
hell
nowhere.
no. None of them
We
motherfuckers
did
had
it.
that shit.
We did
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
They set the scene.
Then they used the same mansion for Charm School. All they ever did was change the fucking decor in that
Yeah,
bitch.
bro supposed to have money though. The nigga that won.
Who?
First time.
The
Chance of Love. Too.
Oh no, it's talking
Same
about
house.
the dude that won
New York shit.
the dude
Tailor-made.
that was tailor-made.
Yeah.
He was like
he
a
was supposed to be
stockbroker or
rich, but
some shit.
It was probably just a plot they wrote.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Just
definitely
a
was a plot. Yeah.
Let's talk about
Buddy was a
just a
stickler.
storyline.
how bro started off on I Love New York, fucking finessed and segued his way to having a kid with Jennifer Hudson, bro.
What?
Ooh.
The wrestler.
Yeah, bro, the wrestler. David
yeah.
Otunga, bro.
Yeah.
Wasn't that nigga like a lawyer or something when
Yeah,
he came on
turned
I Love New
wrestler.
York?
Wow.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, my nigga was a wrestler. Like, that's a major step back, bro. What?
Did she snake him too?
It
I
was
don't
definitely a battle, like a child support.
Yeah, it was a
spouse,
big-ass child
spousal
support.
support type thing. It was definitely one of those.
But I think he
It
was
blew
asking
up.
for spousal support.
He was. He
Yeah.
was. That's what said it blew up.
First
He
of
was
all,
the bitch.
second of all,
He
and
was
third
the
of all,
bitch.
let me say this. As a man, I am not about to be in court talking about I need that bag. She gonna have to give me some, nigga.
If you've been living a certain lifestyle,
Right, yo,
You gotta
I feel you
maintain
on
it.
that.
I mean,
feel
but
you
he
on
was
that.
capable of
Can't go back to
maintaining. He was
driving
on
no
television. He was
Honda
a
Civic.
WWE
Nigga,
wrestler.
you better get a fucking little divorce, little settlement,
He
and
probably
move
quit
on,
his
bro.
wrestling
Like,
job to be her.
He was like a full-time father though, or
Yeah.
something.
Stay at home,
Yeah,
daddy.
he
spousal
was.
support.
He did say he had to be a full-time father because she was always on the road and
on the road.
traveling. That was it. That
Okay.
was it.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, then
Okay.
let him get his bag.
That was
Let him
it.
get
Well, my
his
thing
money.
is just this. Why do I gotta give you a payment every month? Like,
Yeah.
and like spousal support. Why can't I just give you a one-time
Yeah.
lump sum and
Yeah.
just be
I mean,
done
you
with
can't
your
go
ass
back
forever?
Shopping at Aldi, she been living the Whole Foods lifestyle.
Yeah.
If she worth,
true.
let's say she worth at the time 80 mil, right? Let's say she worth 80 mil on the high side. Get this nigga 5, get the fuck out my face forever, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
why can I not just
That's
do
true,
that?
too.
Cool.
Motherfuckers
That would
really be on
cool.
some, I want to check
That'd
every
be
month.
cool.
I'm not trying to be divorced from a motherfucker for 2 years
Right.
and still giving their ass a check, talk about,
Yeah.
tired of seeing your ass, but here's your check. One of these days, I'm gonna get somebody to murk the fuck out of you, boy. Woo-wee. Like, it's
Yeah.
cheaper.
I agree. That should have been considered like you said, more of like a lump sum.
You know
type
who did the
thing.
best divorce ever? I don't know if y'all ever heard about it. Ruben Studdard. That nigga got the best divorce ever. When he divorced the chick he married, you know what she got?
You have to pay her like
She got the wedding dress. She got like $500,000. The wedding dress, a 2006 Mercedes BMW. He paid her rent for a year and was like, she got her dress and the wedding album. He was like, thanks for the memories. I'm like, yo,
she tweaked.
500,000 when you
They
came
like
in that
women
bitch
that
probably
did
as a
too
waitress or
much
something.
stuff anyway.
Yeah, but I didn't even know he was married for real.
He married, yeah, right when he was like blowing up.
I ain't know he was ever
Yeah,
married.
I didn't.
Hey,
Shout out to
Yikes.
Ruben Studdard, wherever he at right now.
how we got on Ruben Studdard and we in sports, I have no idea, bro. But
We didn't beard.
man, we done went all kind of different ways. But I guess we'll go ahead this week and wrap it up with Conor McGregor retiring. How do you feel?
I don't care.
Yeah, I feel like this nigga ain't fought in a while
Whatever.
anyway, man.
And he got this whole like rape thing up against him as
Yeah.
well too.
Yeah.
Niggas is
Yeah.
rapey these days, man.
All these
Like,
motherfuckers
yeah.
got.
And he is kinda racist,
And it's
bro.
out in Ireland, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's out in his home country thinking he's so
Yeah.
big and bad.
He
and-
definitely said dance for me, boy, to a black man. Even if that black man was Floyd who beats up women, so I'm kind of conflicted there. But
Let's not add that to it.
hey, that nigga, man, hey.
unnecessary.
Sorry, man. It's hard for me to feel something. I really don't like this nigga Floyd. I'm sorry, bro.
he got a lot of haters.
I really don't like this nigga. Yeah, I don't know. I don't condone that. but
Yeah.
Just beat this nigga ass in the ring, man. Don't maybe leave the racial slurs out of it, my friend. That shit is wild,
Fuck
but
Conor though, but he was good while he was in there.
pretty much he can go do wrestling too, man.
We
All these niggas
all-
go to wrestling when they get tired of getting
We
their
all
fucking face
know
punched.
Floyd
in.
ruined his career.
Yeah, pretty much. And
That's
Floyd,
all.
Floyd picks
On
his
top, he
fights.
ruined his
Yeah.
own too.
Yeah.
He ruined
Yeah.
his own. He wanted that battle,
He did it for the money.
and there it is.
That nigga picked fights like Rocky 3.
And he got his
Bum
ass
ass
beat
niggas.
up by other dudes, homies.
Yeah.
He jumped in the ring and fucked him up.
Yep.
Yo, he had to retire after that.
Yeah.
Somebody had to jump that nigga.
Yeah.
He got
You
fined
gotta
for
retire
getting beat
after
up.
that, right?
He
Right.
defended himself.
Ouch.
They literally jumped the cage.
Fined and suspended for getting beat up and defending himself.
Jeez. Any other?
Yeah, you gotta retire.
Any other sports news before we wrap it up?
Nah.
Alrighty, I guess from there we can go ahead and move on to movies and TV. This week, to kick it off in movies and TV, Wendy Williams going through it, bro.
It's messed
Going
up.
through it.
That's definitely messed up.
Relapses on
but-
alcohol after finding out her husband's
know why
mistress
Wendy
has a
Williams.
baby. God damn, that's wow. But at the same time, she did say Tupac got raped while he was in jail.
She
leaked the
went
fact that
on
Method Man
hell-
wife
yeah,
had cancer when
yeah,
nobody else knew.
Yeah, that's what I'm
She's
saying.
definitely messy, but
She's hella messy.
she's very messy, but still, you know what I'm saying? Of course, her messiness is going to be in front of the public.
That's the thing. Everybody
Yeah,
likes a
and she had
fucking
just
train wreck,
spoke
man.
so highly of being in the sober house and really working on that and being sober. However,
But
it
the
had been
problem
some time
is-
within that her sobriety too. So that's like
She
that
tryna-
relapse is heavy.
She trying to be a better person in her personal life, but nobody give a fuck because she exposed everybody else's personal life. And at their lowest moments, and they trying to like recoup and get themselves together. And she'll literally go in on your ass and be hella disrespectful about it. So at that point in time, it's like the average person isn't going to feel sympathy or compassion for you because you on a day-to-day basis do this. And then it's like you don't even come on here and address your own shit. Like, like if you was gangster like that, you would have to come on here and you got to be able to laugh at yourself in that position, especially if you trip, fall, whatever it is. You got to be over there and you got to be able to come on there and talk about that shit.
You gotta
But
be able
to
to
like
fire to your own shit mess.
yes, this is what's going on in my world right now, and blah, 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 blah. Like, keep that shit 100. I bet you your viewership will shoot through the roof because motherfuckers will be like, damn, that's real as hell. Like, you coming on there keeping it a buck, like, talking about your own shit.
I'm cool on Wendy, though, but
I don't watch Wendy. My granny
I
do.
hope she gets sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope she gets sober, man, because that shit wild, man. It's
Wish her
rough
the
to
best
find
for
out
her.
some shit like that in your life, and then you're married. You've been married to somebody for hella years and stuff, and then,
Scumbags.
yeah, niggas be wildin'.
That the same nigga that pulled a gun on somebody?
Yeah,
I don't know,
he
but
did.
that's the nigga that got mad at Charlemagne.
Yeah, that's who he put a
Oh,
gun
he put a gun on Charlemagne?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because they said, basically, yeah, he was getting mad at Charlemagne because I guess Charlemagne's the first one that brought the chick around way back in the day when he worked for Wendy. And, he said, dude, like, Wendy's husband was getting hella mad and getting defensive over the chick. Like, he like, bro, like, you hella married. And he thought Charlemagne was introducing the chick to other dudes. And that he was getting tight about it, like, getting hella mad.
Yeah.
Bro. And he said, like, dude was really, like, lusting over her when they was all on vacation. He's like, bro, Wendy's here, too. Like, your wife is here, bro. You really out here? I'm out here for the cheeks, nigga. I don't give a fuck about my wife, bro. I done did that for 20 years, bro. It's time to mix up that Kool-Aid, nigga. I'm ready for something else, bro. Hey, niggas wild, bro. They were saying this nigga mistress live right up the street. I'm like, that is gangster, bro.
Would you be surprised?
On the same
Savage.
block, I bought my
That's
mistress a house with
crazy.
my wife money up the street.
That's
Yee.
crazy.
I'm gangster like that.
Are you surprised?
He had teaching pimping classes.
That's
boy.
what Buddy did on Bohemian Rhapsody. He bought his wife's a crib right next door. He had niggas coming through his little gay ass. Yeah.
Oh, Freddie Mercury. Damn, bro. Whoa. Whoa.
Chile.
Hot take.
But yeah.
Yikes. All right, man. So I guess moving on from that, Empire ratings have been declining. They said the last 2 episodes have been the lowest viewed episodes in show history.
Jussie fucked the bag
It's not
up.
surprising either.
Jussie fucked the bag up.
It's low-key, it's still pretty entertaining.
It is, man. I think niggas thought he was gonna be written off immediately, and that is not the case at all, bro. Like, you thought they was just gonna get rid of this nigga? He had a whole
Not
fucking
be
fiance
written off at
storyline.
all.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be written off.
I don't think
nigga.
so at this point.
Is
He
they
beat
bringing
it.
it-
So
is
it's
they
like
bringing the
it's
show back?
more like empowering and like triumphant than anything.
that's
They thought they
Yeah,
probably
that's
also thought
true.
this would bring viewership.
Like I
So-
seen a statement where they said they was standing with him through the whole thing. I'm like, nah, y'all niggas wasn't.
Nah, y'all
They
niggas
were
was
not
on the
at
fence.
all.
Y'all kicked it out the final 2 episodes.
Right.
Y'all was on the fence waiting for shit to shake
But
out
we
to see
still
what
don't
went
even
down.
know the motive. Like we'll never know. We'll
Yo,
never know.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear
never
that his lawyers was trying to say that these motherfuckers was wearing white face? Look,
Yeah.
man,
White face?
white face.
White face?
This
Not
big
possible.
overly swole white. I mean, yeah, it's possible. You ain't never seen that video of Nick Cannon?
African niggas.
It's different when it's like that though.
It's a different
That was
business.
like
Them
real.
big swole niggas
Yes,
is not
no.
pulling
In
up
white
no white
face.
face.
You think they can
Hey,
put on
it
some
be some-
authentic like white
All
face?
you gotta do, all you gotta do
Boy,
is,
them niggas look like
all
some
you
clowns.
gotta do
That's the
is,
white face.
is white up the parts that people can see. You just wear some long sleeves, cover up your neck, cover up your arms. You just got a white face. Talking about MAGA country, boy. Like, but if your collar slip a little bit, see a little brown down here, and they be like, Nigga, I'm fighting my...
Jussie trying to get them niggas to go to jail for this?
I don't know, man. Somebody got to go.
Everything has been dropped.
Yeah.
Everything has been dropped.
Aren't they investigating?
Like
aren't they investigating Kim Fox behind this? They investigating the prosecutor behind the shit. Look, man.
Everything was dropped. That's why everything was just dropped.
Donald Trump just need an attention diverter, bro. Donald Trump just need motherfuckers to not focus on his shit. That's all he need. He like, oh, that's travesty in Chicago. Nigga, you are committing all kind of wild shit.
Something should. He definitely planned that shit.
He gonna pay the fine.
100%. 100%.
All the evidence pointed to that. Dropped.
I don't either, but
hey,
but I'm not tripping. Okay,
they said he chose to drop it because y'all know he the one started the investigation. But I'm still like, okay, so why isn't he?
What if?
Why is something should have happened for the false accusations and stuff, though, the false reports? Like,
what if this is an Empire episode where basically Jamal is gonna counsel Jussie? He gonna talk to him through the third wall. This nigga is gonna counsel himself on his real life problems.
Hey,
Jamal shit ain't together though. Hey, talk to Jussie.
These niggas gonna talk to each other and work this shit out, and these niggas is gonna become one person, and then this nigga gonna merge the real world with the fantasy world, and you never gonna know what's real anymore.
Blurred lines.
Right.
Reality is gonna be fucking destroyed, bro. Like real TV shit is gonna happen right next to you, dog. You gonna be like, what the fuck is? Nah, I'm tripping. This nigga really just out here wilding out, bro. I don't know what this nigga was doing.
Yeah.
I wish I was friends with this nigga to smoke a blunt with him and he just tell me like what he was thinking.
He chose to drop everything.
They said the police made him pay, or he has to
They're
pay
trying to. The city is trying to make him pay 130K. Yep, for the investigation.
Damn.
They said if he don't, they gonna open the shit back up. So
he might have to pay that hush money.
So to connect to that, basically, Chris Rock, I guess, was hosting the NAACP Awards and started going in on Jussie and was talking about how he said, like, he was like, we gonna start.
Wasn't Jussie there?
I don't know if he was there, but I think he did win an award or something.
Nah,
you can't come to the black event when in the height of this shit. You know, black people can't mind their business. We gonna be like, what you did? Why you do that? You was tripping, brother. Come here, let me tell you. You know, bro, you know, like when you would fuck up when you was like 16, 17, and your mama couldn't help but to tell your grandparents, what's the first thing they do? Come here, let me talk to you, man. You're like, God damn it, I done already talked to my mama about this for an hour and a half. Now, I heard you been in school going crazy. Get your goddamn hands off me, man. I done already got counseled over this. But that's exactly what he knew it was gonna be. Every old black lady, Cicely Tyson, like all the old black ladies. Madea was gonna be there. Tyler Perry was gonna bring the wig out of retirement for this nigga. Like, what the hell you was thinking, bro? It was
Madea is dead now.
Yeah,
supposedly,
apparently.
man.
Tyler Perry gotta think of a new woman character now.
Shit.
Tyler Perry need a new team. Period.
That nigga got so many shows.
Alimony blew me. Sorry to get on topic.
He got so many shows, man.
Alimony was trash.
Period.
Top 5 worst movies.
That green.
That's the joint with Taraji Henson?
Yes.
I never watched it.
Oh,
I never watched it.
Tyler Perry, do better by your people.
I never
get on your
it.
Jordan Peele.
But basically, this nigga Chris Rock was like going in on him and was saying, you know, we gonna call you Jussie now. We was calling you Jussie out of respect. You lost everybody respect and blah blah blah. Some shit. I don't know, man. But Chris Rock was supporting Louis C.K. saying the hard ER.
Not fucking with him for that.
And you know what? I never watched that stand up special, that Tambourine special or whatever it was that was on Netflix. Never watched it, man.
Could have done without it.
They was watching it in the barbershop one time. That was as close as I came. And I usually like Chris Rock specials.
Didn't rewatch it.
Damn. Well,
it was alright.
Guess that's pretty fucked up. But from there, I guess we can go ahead and move on to movie news. In movie news, looks as though Avengers Endgame is projected to get $800 million the opening weekend. This shit fuck around and be the highest grossing movie of all
3
time,
hours
bro.
and 4 minutes?
I don't give a fuck, bro. That shit could be 7 hours. It could be a work shift.
I'm yawning
nigga.
now.
I'll still be in there. I took a nap beforehand.
That movie's gonna be the best movie ever made.
Ever.
Guess we'll see.
What if he flexed Thanos in the first 5 minutes?
Gangster.
I will still be there. For
My
the
mind
rest
is
of
gonna
the
be
movie.
fucking blown because I'm gonna be like, what the fuck else is about to
there
happen for these next
for the
3
rest
hours,
of the
nigga?
movie.
If they beat his ass in 20 minutes, I'm gonna be like, nigga, change my life right here, right now. Thanos, you bitch.
You know they're gonna lead up. It's gonna be a big lead up to it, and it's gonna be the last 20 minutes of him getting killed.
Man, they
So
gonna
you're
have
gonna
to
get
redo
2
some
hours
shit.
It's
plus
gonna
of
be
BS.
crazy. Nah, it's gonna
You know
be
what?
It's gonna
crazy.
move so slow.
There's
We
gonna
so
be
close.
so
It's gonna
many.
be
There's
slow.
gonna be.
We so close
oh
now.
my
I don't give a
gosh.
fuck about all the
Yo,
fan theories. I don't care about none of that
Ooh.
shit. I'm just ready for
Yo.
the end game. That's
This
all
is the
I'm
best.
ready
This is gonna be the best movie ever. I can't wait.
Hey.
I can't wait.
Tio, why aren't you at work today? Fuck you niggas. I don't give a fuck
Exactly.
about none of that.
Taking off
What?
work that day. I'm taking off work. I'm seeing the first showtime on Thursday. The first showtime available.
Oh, you need to be buying your tickets now.
I'll show my
be honest.
dedication,
I will.
nigga. Yes. Yes. The first, I don't give a, midnight is coming out. I'll be up at midnight. Don't give a fuck.
Man, not getting home till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Nice Sunday matinee.
Take a nap beforehand, nigga. Why don't you at work? Because fuck you niggas, bro. My life changed. Hey.
Gotta get sloshed for that.
In other movie news, we got Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark trailer. Did y'all see that?
What is that?
Ooh, it was based off the book from back in the day, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I used to have that mug as a kid. That shit was fucked up.
Is this with the weird drawings?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really creepy.
It was scary as shit. I actually got it here still. It's in storage right now. But yo, that book was like that thick and it wasn't nothing but a bunch of scary ass stories. Like, yeah.
and weird pictures
kids?
to go with them.
Supposedly it's for kids, but I don't think a fucking kid should see this shit because boy, look, the trailer itself, the scariest thing when I was a kid was a story about that fucking scarecrow and how that motherfucker like stole the skin off the fucking dude. Like it was these dudes that stayed in this cabin. Yo, and they showed the scarecrow in the trailer. My nigga, this shit not for kids, bro.
Send chills, huh?
Bruh, I started thinking about my child. I was like, bro,
Triggered.
shit,
As
dog.
long as it ain't PG-13, I see it.
Agreed. Can't do the
Nah.
PG-13.
I can't do
horror
jump
films.
scares, man.
Yeah.
Jump scares don't do it for me anymore. I need some blood. I need some guts.
Definitely need some gore.
Man, that's fucked up, man. Cause that don't even really bug you no more. The internet got us desensitized. 2019 is fucked up, man.
You expect that in horror movies, though. I don't want to be seeing that shit on the internet.
That's why you gotta have psychological horror now, because regular horror just don't do it anymore.
Psychological's even scarier.
That's what I need, though. I need to be.
I'm okay with the jumping. I don't necessarily want to be having dreams of something that can
I wanna be-
possibly happen.
I want to be suspicious of motherfuckers around me after the movie, but
Ooh. Oh, you a creep.
get out,
You want to be scared for real.
get out.
Nah.
Fuck that. Yeah, get out was real.
Dog.
Yeah.
I want some shit that really gets you. The thing that fucked me up about Get Out is every time I would be watching that movie randomly, like when it was real hot, you know, like you'd be watching a movie on your phone or some shit, and people always come over your shoulder. Oh, what are you watching over here? 7 out of 10 white people would be like, I don't like that movie. I bet you don't. I'm like, bruh, cause nigga, I wouldn't like that shit neither.
Yeah.
Body snatching, nigga. Body snatching accusations.
I'd feel a certain way.
That's crazy. He performed that surgery right there. He was ready to. Ooh, he was ready to. He took. I'm done.
Put that nigga brain in another nigga body. Do
Literally.
some freaky shit. Look, man.
Had the whole brain exposed.
That nigga whole brain was out touching oxygen. Right. That nigga said, oh, yeah, I want to see through your eyes.
I'm excited.
I want to take some pictures. Yeah.
I'm gonna have the muscle control.
Take some pictures of some booty. Yeah. I'm like, bro, what kind of freak shit? I'm an artist, nigga. Yeah, me too.
I swear, yeah, white people would probably do some wild shit if they become black.
Body snatching? Yeah.
They go join a pickup game.
Niggas will just go try to, like, get stuff with good credit, man. Niggas will go try to, like, niggas are gonna try to get approved for loans and shit. Hello, I'm Chad. Nigga said,
Okay.
you don't strike me as a Chad. Well, I am. I don't know. Heard there's some body swapping going on today. Not me. I'm a good old fashioned Chad. Nah, bro, that should be very, very eventful. I say that. But anything else in movies and TV before we wrap it up? Anything you're looking forward to? Brightburn is still coming. I cannot wait. Evil Superman. Hobbs and Shaw.
Why is no one
Hobbs and
talking about the
Shaw.
Pet Cemetery remake?
That
You
movie
are
looks
right.
dope.
I'm like, yo,
Thank
I'm
you
a
for-
fan. I love
That
classic
shit's
cult
lit.
horror.
That shit looks
Yeah.
I love classic cult horror,
It's supposed to be
and
like one of Stephen King's
yes,
works.
that's what I'm like. Where's the hype behind that?
Do
There is
you-
like little to none.
Did
Do
you see
you-
the old one?
Of course.
Do you like the change that they made with it? Instead of being a little boy in the old, like from the old movie, it's the little girl now.
I'm okay with that.
I was like, I didn't
I'm
think it was that
interested to
big
see
a
that
deal.
perspective. No,
yeah,
I
I
don't
didn't think
think
it was that big a deal when they was
Me
talking
either.
about it. So my mom is like Stephen King everything, like Castle Rock,
man.
all the Dark Tower stuff. Like she used to have all the books when I was a kid, so you know she
I'm
ready for that
watching
shit.
Castle Rock on the last episode.
Really.
It was so weird, but yeah, I watched it all the way through. It was weird. It was basically like some alternate dimension shit.
So I'm excited for that. That comes out this weekend.
Is it this weekend?
April 5th.
Ain't saying nothing about Beach Bum on a little box office thing. I think it's a flop.
I mean, I feel like that was an independent movie. That was
another flop.
Random ass cast. Martin Lawrence in that shit wearing a captain's hat. Nigga, I got questions.
I haven't even heard anything about it, to be honest.
This nigga,
new to me.
Snoop Dogg, was a pimp named Lingerie. This was real.
Okay.
This is a real thing in this movie.
Okay.
He had on a silk do-rag.
Probably had to bootleg it though.
Yeah, like he said, that's straight to DVD.
It definitely sounded like an independent movie that should have went straight to streaming.
Ballpark on the Rotten Tomatoes is probably like a 35.
I was gonna say,
but I bet you this. Give it 6 months, it'll be on Netflix.
Yeah,
probably sooner.
Netflix be rocking out with Mad.
Yeah, Netflix be getting to that bag, man.
They still ain't put White Boy Rick on there. That shit was lit.
Was it? I still never saw that.
It was good.
I still never saw
it. Was.
That.
Yeah, you watched it over here?
Yeah.
Shit, but I guess from there we can go ahead and jump on out of movies and wrap it up this week with world news. In world news, this one fucked me up. The owners of Krispy Kreme, Dr. Pepper, and Panera Bread came out and admitted their families had Nazi ties. What the fuck is going on here, bro?
Yeah.
No, I'm not surprised, but damn, man, like, what?
But we have to also acknowledge the fact that they are not aligning with that side of their history. Yeah. They are not.
They telling the truth. They're transparent.
Exactly.
They being
transparent. We have to acknwledge that. We have to.
Just saying.
Because I like my Krispy Kreme donuts.
Some of this money might have been stolen
3 days
from
ago.
Look,
I'm still eating Krispy Kreme.
I like my Krispy Kreme donuts, and
Ain't none of them
have
getting
to
canceled.
acknowledge the fact that they are not aligning.
Ain't none of them getting canceled.
They are not aligning with that fact of their history. You know what I'm saying? They are acknowledging their ancestry. Oh gosh! Don't turn me off to Krispy Kreme.
Seasonings.
Yeah. That hurt.
Jew tears inside.
Oh wow!
Whoa!
Oh,
wow. You never know.
Hey man.
You never know.
Maybe
turn the page.
You never know.
Maybe tone that down. Whoa! Yikes!
All I'm saying is I can't rock with it.
Sheesh.
Understandable.
You know Chick-fil-A gonna come out.
Nah, man, don't you curse that Good Mormon fried chicken, bro.
I mean, they're canceled.
Chick-fil-A
we just
good,
don't want to
bro.
admit that they're canceled because it's.
I ain't never canceling Chick-fil-A.
I'm sorry, Chick-fil-A too good.
That lemonade good as hell.
Fucking popcorn chicken.
They blew me with the Blue Lives Matters shit.
No, I get
That's what really blew me with the Chick-fil-A. When they did the Blue Lives Matter. They wore the Blue Lives Matter shirts at work.
Oh, shoot.
That's really when I canceled them. The whole...
But that food good, man. I don't care.
I'm sorry, bro.
And that lemonade, that lemonade be banging.
Sadly.
They served that chicken with a smile on their face. You tripping.
Chick-fil-A damn near Tyson's.
I guess.
Purdue chicken.
Opinions are like assholes, nigga. I'll give me a chicken sandwich right fucking now.
Sauce, not the chicken.
This nigga.
They so Polynesian in the stores. You fuck around.
You might be on the you low key.
Yo,
I'll take their honey mustard too.
This is my side note though. So I Uber Eats the other day and got McDonald's, right? This nigga Mike is gonna give me shit for being the only nigga supposedly that only still eats nuggets, but.
Definitely not the only nigga that's
I fucks with McNuggets still. I don't care. But so I'm on a thing, right? I order the nuggets, and you know they let you choose the sauces. So of course you go barbecue, sweet, sour by default. Buffalo if they got it. I scroll down. What do I see? Szechuan dipping sauce.
I had a pack of it just sitting around my room. I ain't never.
It's good.
Hold on.
It's good.
Szechuan dipping sauce. I select that shit because I'm like, yo, I never tried it. I want to see what this Rick and Morty shit hitting for. Why these niggas send me signature sauce, bro? Like, nigga, is this ranch and ketchup, nigga, in this fucking packet, bro? I almost threw that shit across the bedroom, nigga. Yo! You ain't never seen a nigga who was, bruh, you ever seen Harlem Nights? She was like, I got my mouth all ready for some hash and orange juice, and you ain't even got, bruh, that's literally how I felt.
I'm selling on eBay one of these days,
man.
10 years from now.
Come on, 10 years.
I was so fucking disappointed.
You aren't missing anything, to be honest with you. It is a form of sweet and sour sauce. It is maybe a little more tangy.
You know what? You know what? I want that Mulan shit. I want that shit. I want that tangy sweet and sour. Szechuan.
McDonald's nuggets. I don't want like a McDonald's nugget like once a year.
What? When they had that 10-piece or 20-piece for like $5.99?
You mean what you mean
I
when
can't
they
do
had
that.
it? They still got that motherfucker, boy.
They still do have it, but I can't.
Hey.
do
I
that.
know Burger King ain't real chicken.
I'm not
Nah,
eating
I never
Burger
eat no
King.
Burger
Come
King.
on.
First
I
of all,
never eat Burger
how the
King.
fuck are
McDonald's
you
is
giving me
real.
10 or
Nah.
20 nuggets for
Man.
99 cents, nigga? That shit gotta be made
Yeah,
out of
that
fucking
shit's
Brillo
scary.
pads,
That
nigga.
shit's scary as fuck.
I ain't eating that
Speaking
Brillo
of, they
meat.
have a new spicy. They got spicy 20-piece chicken nuggets. at
McDonald's?
B King.
No, I'm good.
Nah.
I ain't never eating
Stay
that.
away from the Burger King.
I don't want
nuggets.
20 nuggets for 99
That's-
cents.
that's
Pay
different.
Extra $2, so I feel safe.
That shit made out of them people that got in them micro camps, man. They made them nuggets out of the people that got in them
Pink
micro
Mac,
camps.
the pink,
I'm not
pink
eating
slime.
Pink
The
slime.
pink
yeah.
slime is at Burger King
Brown
now.
chicken.
I'm not eating no people, man. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good on that. But in other world news, the Mueller report was released. He said there was no evidence of collusion, but did not say there was no obstruction of justice. So basically, I guess the shit, I don't know, man. I guess the shit's still out there. They said it was 300 pages, and these niggas reduced it to 3 or 4. So I'm like, how the fuck
Nah,
do you
but-
do that
nah,
shit? That's
yeah.
some major ass Cliff Notes, nigga.
Major
But I mean, I guess niggas
take
do that
out
shit in
of
college,
a lot of
man.
shit. Period.
Niggas do that shit in college. When you didn't read the book, nigga. Cliff Notes, nigga. 4
Yeah.
pages.
Nah.
You can't Cliff Notes the fucking Odyssey, nigga.
300.
That's
300
a lot of
pages, and you
pages.
got it
300
down
pages
to
and you got it to
3.
4, 3
That's
or 4.
a lot of.
That's
stuff
a
on
lot
that
of
motherfucker.
information being taken
Nigga,
out.
you used like one staple with no issues, nigga. If
Yeah.
that nigga,
You
yeah,
were
he
supposed
was-
to bind that. You needed to go and get the 3 rings. The 3,
shit-
you needed a real hole puncher for that.
That shit
Yeah,
wasn't
nah.
even. That shit wasn't even like double sided 4 pages. That shit
Yeah,
was 1,
nah.
2, 3, dog. That's
That's crazy.
damn.
Not going.
He handed that shit out in a little packet. He said, I brought one for everybody, nigga. No issues at the printer getting this.
Short ass syllabus.
1, 2, and 3.
I know
You see 'em
syllabus longer than that.
Dog, it's a syllabus longer than that shit. The book list was longer than that, nigga.
Syllabus is at
Syllabi, nigga.
Only
Syllabi.
thing about syllabus week, you know you ain't have to go to class that
Hell
week.
yeah.
Shit, I was
Not
in class.
really, man.
I had
Nah,
to.
you nah.
Every semester
all
there
your
was that
notes
one
from
dick
the book.
teacher that was
That.
like, we're getting started today. Like, bro, calm down. Every semester was that one dick of a teacher that was like,
All y'all doing is passing out syllabuses. I
Right.
can download this online.
no reason but not to get started today. Let's go, guys. No, I'm good, fam. Just release this shit early. We'll be back here tomorrow. next week.
Pertinent information being released on day 1. I'm now.
So I don't know. I think niggas really thought the Mueller report was gonna instantly get Trump like the fuck up out of here. And bro, I keep trying to tell niggas,
They're not getting
they're
it
not
until after he
about to.
is-
Yeah.
They're not about to get this nigga until after he's out. Like they're not about to arrest the president on TV and have this nigga in handcuffs for the whole world to see. You know how weak we are gonna fucking look. The rest of the world will be like, oh, let's go attack these niggas right
Powerhouse where?
Yeah.
now. Right now.
Superpower
Who
where?
in charge? Mike Pence? Oh, that nigga a serial killer. Let's go right now, bro. Mike Pence, bro.
Shit, I actually would prefer Trump over Mike Pence. So I mean, in another instance, I'm like
Trump can be controlled.
Right. I mean,
Mike
he's
Pence
another
is
puppet.
fucking Darth Sidious, bro. That nigga in the back.
That's a great comparison.
That nigga in the back. He don't say shit. Yes, tell them more, Donald.
But you know, evil's lurking just by looking in his face.
Tell them more, Donald.
Yeah.
Yo, he probably be putting a little bit of poison in that nigga coffee every day just to fucking snake his way into that position. Tell him more, Donald. Tell him what I told you this morning about the obstruction.
Niggas almost done though.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, bro.
Shit.
Niggas thought we was gonna be slaves again or something. As soon as he got elected, niggas were like, oh my God, all the hope is gone from the world.
I mean, yeah, it definitely felt as such. Not the whole slave thing, but the whole hope is gone. Because it's like, dude, he's a reality TV star. He said he was gonna be president, and he is.
Shit didn't change too much these last
Not at
4
all.
years.
Nothing
I mean,
changed.
so let's- he'll be gone
A
soon.
lot of
Yeah.
bad shit.
He almost got
but-
to pay taxes this year.
He got Nipsey killed, bro. Damn. For fuck Donald Trump.
Yeah.
For fuck Donald Trump. He did it. I blame Trump. But moving on, there's some shit that I find very suspicious. Did y'all hear about like the multiple Sandy Hook survivors just committing suicide
Yeah.
randomly in a week?
Yeah.
Yo,
Back to
was
back.
that or was that not really fucking weird to y'all that the people that are advocating hella hard for gun control just randomly turn up dead, bro? Like, that's like when the fucking people that was Black Lives Matter organizers was just like turning up dead on state monuments.
I think it was like 4 people, but it was out of a time span though. It wasn't all at once.
It was like in the course of a week.
Two were back to back. Two were back to back. Two were back to back.
They also suicide. They said survivor's remorse.
Survivor's guilt.
Survivor's guilt.
Yeah.
That shit's wild.
I mean, one of the girls, it was her best friend that was killed, you know, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see it, and I could see it. PTSD is real. Like, we can't sit here and act like these aren't traumatizing events for people, so. I don't want to sit there and become a conspiracy theorist because a young lady took her life, because, you know what I'm saying? Because I could see it. I could see it happening. So I'm not, I'm gonna say that may they rest in peace.
Straight up. From there, we will move on to the DEA hiring somebody to burn 1,000 pounds of weed an hour. Did y'all hear about that shit?
That hurts my soul.
It's a job they offering in Texas where basically what they doing is they want is it Texas? It's one of them southern, like southwestern states. Basically what they doing is you got to burn like old files, like all this old shit, and like 1,000 pounds of weed, and you burning this shit every hour. So basically they said the job stipulations are like they do a drug test and like a background test and everything like that. So basically you have to like hate weed. They said you have to hate weed enough to want to burn it all, or just fucking love the smell, because like if you somebody that smoke like that, they're not gonna give you the job. Like,
of course not.
I'm a right. They like, nigga, why you don't have no shirt on, nigga?
Oh yeah, I'm burning it all right.
I love my job.
Nigga said, I'm gonna burn it all right. That nigga standing right over the fire, nigga, with his shirt wrapped around his head. Nigga got a turban on. So, the fuck is wrong with him?
Meditating.
Set it on fire and leave the room, right?
I know. It's an added bonus, baby. Nigga, you gonna pass out in here. Get your stupid ass out this room. So, I think that shit is wild. But if you live down south, look into that fucking job if you don't smoke. Sneaky niggas that do some weed, they'll love you forever.
Yeah, that's wasteful as hell, though.
That's hella wasteful, bro.
Super wasteful.
Send that shit to a dispensary to sell and just kick back the profits or something.
Make some money.
Low key, it's probably
Be
weed that they
smarter
done
about it.
seized from like big time drug dealers and shit, so you don't know what they got in
Sell
there.
that shit on discount. Fuck you, man.
I cut this weed with a little bit of fentanyl. Oh no, nigga, everybody, nope, burn that shit, burn it. You ain't about to do that to me. But I guess from there we can go on to we got a couple more things in world news. In other world news, to take it back to our former president, the man, the myth, the legend, Obama, Questlove said that Obama asked him to play Pop That at a White House party and said, hey, we all adults here. I want to hear that shit. I'm trying to hear some French, bro.
Barack was getting a juke.
Probably, man.
Michelle, why not? She like to get her groove on and
Ain't
dance.
nothing wrong with that.
I just think that was a lit ass story.
Niggas is probably
Right.
NDA.
Right.
NDA.
You think they was like? You think it was like they was taking it back to the old school and like Bill Clinton was getting one and Joe Biden was holding him up, bro?
Oh, they was doing all that.
They're doing a fake limbo.
Bounce and break your back, my hip.
Pop that though. That was my song.
Pop
I'm not
that.
mad at him.
Hey,
I like
Obama.
Pop That.
Obama told him to
to
play. It ain't even 2019. That shit was what? When was it hot? 2015, 14, 13.
A while
So
ago.
it's pretty current then.
So
Hey,
back when Obama was
That was
president,
my track. I like Pop That.
hey, I need you to play that French, dog. He was like,
Yo, play that
Mr.
French.
President,
Play
your
that
wife
French
is
for me.
here. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. She know what time
We're all
it is.
adults here.
We're all adults.
Yeah.
Now, Quest, I need you to play me some Pop That. Nigga, Mr. President, I'm
Trying to get a juking in here.
trying to get Michelle to bounce that booty for me before we go upstairs. This nigga nasty,
Yeah,
Mr.
we need
President.
another black president.
Man, Ving Rhames.
Trump shit probably wasn't lit at all.
Big Rams 2020.
Pass.
Trump had Marsha Ambrosius.
Marsha and he had Chrisette Michelle. Chrisette Michelle ruined her fucking career.
Yeah, boy.
She said she had a fucking miscarriage and all kind of shit when that
I
shit
mean,
happened,
bitch,
bro.
you chose to accept the offer.
She was like, I'm trying to bring people together. Girl, you knew what that was.
You knew what that was.
You was going
Canceled.
for that bag. She said she never
did all
even
that for
said that
$10,000.
nigga never even spoke to her ass in the course of her doing the shit.
And you got
she
canceled.
came up there and you got canceled by the whole black community for nothing.
That's
You
crazy.
sold out for
Duh, sell out.
niggas would have gave you a bag
She should
instead
have
of
seen that coming.
Yeah,
She should have seen that
100%.
coming.
I know who the fuck she was.
I don't know who that is.
The
Just
fact
give me
that
someone
you-
black.
But the
Bring
fact
some
that
chocolate
you
in
said
here.
he
Is
did
Nelly
not speak
available?
to her, that is embarrassing on her
Bro.
behalf.
Dude, walk up.
I mean-
that was a nice set.
Anything. Yeah.
Where can I download this?
Anything. Hi. Thanks for coming.
Trump ain't saying nothing to no brown people unless his nigga pick that up. Clean that shit up over there, man.
Yikes.
Pass that bucket of chicken.
Yeah. Chris Michelle.
Go get me some KFC, boy.
Shame on you.
Chris and Michelle, I can't believe she went to the Breakfast Club and was like, "Yeah, I like had a miscarriage." Hold on, and then I think we're gonna have to look this up, man. But I think the picture she showed when she said she had a miscarriage was a picture that she stole off somebody else's social media. No, I don't even need to look that up. That shit actually happened. Because then she was just trying to say that she was just using the picture to symbolize the struggle, and it was like, oh, okay.
What picture do you take of a miscarriage?
Right.
Chris said.
Took
You
a
do
picture
it.
of somebody else's sonogram picture. Like stole somebody's sonogram off of Instagram. That's some wild shit, man. To be like, oh, why would y'all do this to me? Y'all forced me to. My hair was falling out. I had a miscarriage. See, this is the picture when I was pregnant. Somebody be like, that's my sonogram. Like, well, you know, we all pregnant together. You know,
That sounds
it's
wild.
one thing, one woman all together. We are all women.
Stay where she is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, bro.
Go missing,
She
sis.
tweaking.
That shit was wild. That shit was wild.
Yeah.
But we miss you,
Poor
Obama.
decisions.
We miss you, man. People really came out and turned up for your parties. You had the whole, like, legitimate black community that was trying to do something at your crib. And, now we got a nigga in here to be buying Big Macs for niggas when they win national championships. Here, get some cholesterol. You niggas will run it off tomorrow. You'll be okay. So, wrapping it up in world news this week, thought we'd bring it on back here to Chicago. Chicago PD is being sued for raiding a 4-year-old's birthday party. What the fuck are you niggas doing, man?
And pouring peroxide all over, like, the gifts and the cake and everything. Yes,
Peroxide?
Peroxide.
I didn't hear that part. I heard they was talking bad to the little kid who was turning like 4. They was talking bad to the 4-year-old and like making fun of him and shit. Yes,
Ruined
bro.
the entire party.
Yes, bro.
Looking for someone that had
hadn't
moved
lived
years
there
ago.
in years,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
They said the person hadn't lived there in at least 4 years. And they came in that motherfucker and fucked up the
Chicago
birthday.
PD
Ruined the
taking
entire
all
party.
L's.
Fucked all the chicken
All
up.
L's.
All the chicken.
All L's. The peroxide, though.
Peroxide. I didn't even know that part. Peroxide on the
Peroxide.
gifts and on the cake, too.
Ruined
Nintendo Switch of
You didn't bring me any cake.
a 4-year-old. A child.
A child, bro.
They
a
gotta
children's
replace
party.
Every
They
one of
fucked
those
his cake up
gifts.
too?
Ruined. Literally barged the fuck in. Raided.
They gotta,
Rated.
they
Take
gotta
the door.
Looking for
replace-
somebody that hadn't been there for 4+ years.
Pointing guns at the kids, bro.
Guns
That's
exposed.
fucked up.
Peroxide.
them niggas getting sued.
Oh, yeah.
Sued.
Man, CPD ain't
And the thing is, these niggas gonna get sued and they can't fucking pay. They ain't got the fucking money to pay. Like, city don't have the money to pay.
embarrassing.
City don't have the money. Them niggas gonna give you an IOU. We'll pay you someday, nigga. We'll give you free unlimited CTA usage. Never have to worry about paying for the bus or the train.
Ruin the
Fucked up
party. Ruin the party.
Fucked it up.
That's
bro.
traumatizing.
Traumatizing.
That's traumatizing.
To say the least.
But from there, do we got anything else in world news? Anybody else? Anything else?
Shit going on.
Okay, well.
I'm sure there's a lot of shit, but
There's always
I
some
don't
shit.
watch the news.
Plenty
I
of
try
shit.
not to watch local news, man. That's just depressing. But I guess we'll go ahead and wrap things up with Tell Us Why You Mad. This week, in Tell Us Why You're Mad, we're going to let our special guest, Karson, step in and tell us what's got her hot this week. So,
I am definitely hot. I'm beyond hot. I think the world is hot. Today's definitely been a more somber day in the world, especially within the black community. As we talked about earlier, rapper and activist Nipsey Hussle was slain in California streets. I'm really, really, really mad just at the fact that as much as we say protect our kings, protect our queens, the fact that somebody was even able to walk up, approach this king, and literally blow his brains out. Like I'm upset. I don't see how a nigga was able to just walk away, run away, none of that. None of that.
without getting fucked up.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's heartbreaking. It's disheartening. Evil world, cold world. We know it's here. We know we living in it. But yeah, I'm mad. I'm big mad.
No, that shit was crazy. I was sleeping. I woke up and niggas was talking about that shit in the group chat, and I was like, wait, what? Like, he been shot. He been killed. Wait, what? Like,
It's always surprising.
and, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when somebody that young, man, and it's just...
And the fact that you're being awakened, in a sense, to images of. You know what I'm saying? We seeing images of him slain in the street, you know, bleeding from the head. Like, that's deep. That's deep. Like, it's...
And, like, his family got to see that. And, you know, the thing motherfuckers don't realize is when some shit go on the internet, it's on there forever. So, like, when his kids grow up, motherfuckers is going to be able to show them that shit on the internet. Like, don't nobody need to see that, man. And we live in an era where everybody want to blow up for doing some shit on social media. Everybody want to be the motherfucker who caught some shit on camera at the right time. And it's just some shit is just tasteless. And
TMZ gotta stop paying people for this shit.
Man, this man, it looks like this person was on foot. You know, just all type of stuff. It's
that
like,
nigga was on foot. He would have been underfoot after that shit. That shit is crazy.
It's just,
like,
man, that bystander effect is crazy. It really is. And it's sad. I'm hurt.
Damn.
I'm hurt.
R.I.P.
Hope
Nipsey.
they get his killer. They. Anybody.
I hope
Police or the streets.
not the police, man. I hope the streets get that nigga.
Shit, if he go to jail, he still gonna get fucked
Frontier
up.
justice. I mean, yeah, he gonna get fucked up either way, but frontier justice, bro. I hope the streets forget that nigga and drag him out. And hey, do what you gotta do, cause that's some bitch ass shit, man. That's some bitch ass shit, especially for a nigga that's not actively banging or nothing no more, man. To do that shit, like, I mean, I'm from Kansas City, and like out there, Crips and Bloods is like, that's some real ass shit. So like, we grew up with that. So for a nigga to have gotten out the game and to be doing something positive, like, typically motherfuckers respect that shit and leave that shit alone. This nigga not in it no more. As long as you not letting motherfuckers bang out your spot or do no shit like that, niggas is cool. Like, niggas realize he not in the game no more. So for a motherfucker to really do that shit, especially in his own city, that shit pisses me off, because it's like, yo, like, where's the line of respect at? Like, it's just, there's no respect anymore. And when you got niggas like Game recording a video, like, about to cry on that shit, like, that shit was just weighing on me heavy, like, all day after I heard about it.
Agreed. And I felt it. Like, even when I boarded my train this morning, it was just so quiet. I get on the Chicago Red Line at like 87th, and it was predominantly black, you know, so quiet. And we felt that today. And his loss, this loss, the world is feeling it, whether they choose to acknowledge it or not. And it's messed up. It's really messed up.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, for sure.
Man. But thank you so much for that. Tell us why you mad. We appreciate that. And I guess that pretty much does it for episode 21, the Mad Millennials. Once again, it's your boy T.O.
Drake.
And I guess we up out this thing. Until next time.
And like that, we gone.
The Mad Millennials are now on Instagram. You can follow them at the Maddest of Millennials. That's the Maddest of Millennials. Don't be a sucker. Catch the waves or drown.